What about bop? Pow. Good morning. So I wanted to share my morning routine, and today's President's Day, so it's February 15th, 2021. We're still in a global pandemic. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois, and luckily I work from home, but today we are off for President's Day, and I didn't wake up super early to go work out, and a lot of days, even if I do wake up early to work out, the most effective workouts for me to keep consistent are running and going to get on the Peloton or going to the gym in general. Issue there is it's snowing outside pretty heavily. We're in the middle of a winter storm. So I ran for as long as I could in the cold. I took some time away in Florida and I ran while I was there, but there was also a newborn in the house, so I couldn't go consistently every single morning because that just wasn't the most important thing between like working and helping out. And then I got back and it was still cold, so I was like, I'm not running. But just with people's adopting and interpreting capacity limits, our gym limits it to 4 people because it's a really small gym. And people sometimes come in and go over capacity. And when that happens, I'll literally hop off the bike in the middle of my ride and leave. But I think I'm going to start advocating a little bit more for myself and just being like, hey guys, I'll be done with this workout in a minute. Can you wait and just abide by the limits or whatever? Like, the building says there can only be 4 people in here. If there are 3 people in here and you're a couple, don't freaking come in the gym either way. So, yeah, sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's people who just don't have a mask at all. And I don't feel completely uncomfortable with if we're more than 6 feet away inside and we start with a mask, and you start with a mask when you come in a gym and then you take it off once you're on your bike or your machine that's far enough away in order to get through your workout, because it's hard. Like, I do sometimes a 45-minute Peloton ride and it's like I can't necessarily do that comfortably in a ride. So yeah, I just kind of take it case by case. But sometimes people come in there with like no mask literally at all, not in their possession. And I'm like, I don't trust you. I can't work out in here with you. I'm going to leave. And things of that sort. So, and sometimes both of the bikes are taken or whatever it is. So maybe I could be a little bit more diligent about working out inside. Long story short, I didn't work out today, but I will at some time. So I have to find off times. But I always tell people my best times are like 6 or 6. So like 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Either get up and get it done first thing in the morning or like after the traditional work day or whatever. I feel like the best times, but some other people feel that way as well. So yeah, I woke up this morning. I'll work out later. I oil pulled and I'm about to brush my teeth. I haven't done that yet. I'm realizing how quiet I am in the morning. I like to say I like a nice, slow, quiet start to the morning, but talking to this camera is probably going to be the most noise. Usually I would have on NPR right now, but just while I'm filming, I don't have it on. But literally that's kind of the thing that helps me. I wake up, I look at the temperature outside and in here, and usually I'll turn on my heat so it's warm enough for me to get up comfortably and I'm motivated to get out of bed. I'll turn on my NPR on my Alexa speaker so that I have something going to listen to already. Get up. I just started oil pulling again, but if I'm not working out, you know, brushing my teeth, doing all the good stuff. I don't wear a lot of clothes at home, but I'm gonna get dressed today and make some breakfast. So we've made our bed, okay? I actually did some dishes because last night I did not finish all my dishes either. So let's walk, because I don't mind talking heads or time lapses. They're both gonna be used in this, but I don't like too much of them. So let's see what we're actually doing. We're in my kitchen. My bathroom is right across from my kitchen in my little apartment, but I just finished these dishes behind me in my I love this dish rack. I wanted it for years. I hope you all can see it. I'm trying to see a reflection. Either way, my dish rack, okay? Wanted it for years, and it's not a cheap dish rack. And now I have it, and I do use it all the time, and I'm very happy to have it and to look at it, and it feels like an accomplishment. It was very much like what I'm a grown-up thing. I saw it while I was still in college in like a Williams-Sonoma back in Florida. I'm originally from South Florida, West Palm Beach. I went to college in Florida and everything, FAU. So yeah, I remember seeing it in a Williams-Sonoma, and I was like, I never knew a dish rack could cost that much. That is appropriate. It's amazing. It's a really great dish rack. I just don't have that money. And I'm like, I don't want to say it's never. At that time, I wasn't like, this thing is too expensive. I was like, I just don't have enough money. I need to get some more money. So yeah, I did my dishes. I used to be a roommate. I've had over like 20 roommates outside of my family between college, living in New York. So yeah, I was thinking about, I think a lot of times about when I leave my dishes overnight, like I didn't really care about leaving dishes overnight, because for myself, I would set the standard of trying to make sure I didn't leave dishes not for other people, but like overnight, and just making sure I cleaned up after myself, because I shared a space. I wasn't neurotic about dishes being done every night for no fucking reason. I was just not happy with people being inconsiderate of other people living there. Long story short, I'm not a good roommate. Like, my expectations for people's level of consideration is a little bit higher. And yeah, I think the next people I live with will either, as they say, come out of me and come in me. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. It's whatever. The next person that I'm with, my partner, and my children. Possibly family members, if they need to or want to for whatever reason, will be the people that I live with. But I don't think I need to live with any more friends or classmates. I'm not going to be in any classes, but whatever it may be. So yeah, let's continue this morning routine. I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth, wash my face, and do a quick little skin routine. So I'm going to pull my hair back because I know it getting in my way will be super annoying. This is so nostalgic for me. I haven't had braids in like forever. I've been telling people this story because when I was super young, my cousin used to do our hair, and I'm tender-headed, and it used to hurt a lot. So that's one bad issue. And the other was, I have alopecia areata, and there's really no cure for it, and they don't completely understand what it is. So I was told by dermatologists that it's best to just not stress my hair follicles. When I was losing hair, it would always be in the back, like in a spot that's not really visible. And pardon me, just making sure I don't have any eye boogers. But it will always be in a space in the back where it really wasn't visible. It's come up around the sides when I was like really stressed at different times. But since then, I've been stressed, I feel like never as much as I was in those moments. So, I avoided styles with braids, and I had gone back to having natural hair after that and all that good stuff. I wanted to anyway, and pardon me. I wanted to anyway. I don't know why I'm doing this step first, and I'm gonna mess up anything I put on and I brush my teeth. So let me finish the braid story. Wow, this is taking a long time. So I didn't get braids, but I got like a couple weaves after that. But besides that, I really didn't get braided styles, and I definitely didn't get plaits and stuff because I was like, it would be too heavy on my hair follicles, especially with just like my natural hair. It's super soft and all that stuff. So hadn't had braids in years and years and years. Figured I'd try it. Got it while I was at home in Florida earlier it was the end of January, but technically beginning of February, like January 30th. And I like them. They're the knotless style, and I love them. I'll be back. I gotta brush my teeth. Okay, really quickly before I start. I'm really obsessive about these types of toothbrushes. If you know them and you use them, we're kindred spirits. I'm just using some Tom's anti-plaque whitening fluoride-free toothpaste, and I like to brush after I oil pull because I think that's supposed to be the process. But one of my old coworkers had a sister-in-law or something like that who was a dental hygienist and told me about these, and they just have the softest bristles and they're so perfect. And I've gotten compliments when I've gone to the dentist about how well my teeth are doing, so I just want to keep doing the same things. That's all. All right, now we're ready to go on this face. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is from my childhood as well, but I'm primarily a night showerer, and then I end up taking another shower after I work out, which is fine, but it's winter and your skin and all that other stuff. I got some stuff to lay my edges. As I was saying before, I don't really have braids frequently, and I'm not like constantly laying my edges all the time, but I got a little stuff to put on them yesterday. This cool a little bit. And I'm gonna put on two things. The Ordinary, this is my daily moisturizer, and Black Girl sunscreen. Bada bop bop, pow. Ah! I am of the patch. Bada bop bop, pow. Ah! For the most part, we try not to stress the skin. We try to pat it in. Pat it in. I love, after a while of getting into patting stuff into your skin, you'll realize that like it creates a suction. Can you hear it? Wow, lame. Ay, ay, ay. So that goes on first, a little moisturizer, and you gotta wear SPF. No question about it. Inside, outside, winter, snowstorm, all of it. I really love Black Girl sunscreen because when it says that it doesn't leave a white sheen, once it's blended in, it really does not leave a white sheen, and I feel like it makes my skin look better than my moisturizer, like a little bit more plump and moist. I really want to turn on NPR, but I feel like if I have the news going in the background, my video is definitely going to get taken down. Do I have some Aquaphor in here? I need some Aquaphor for my lips. Okay, so very simple skin routine, if I do say so myself. I've done some with a little witch hazel before, that you see right here. Other stuff. My fragrance I don't have on, but I will put on when I put on clothes. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then we'll start breakfast. Okay, so this is today's workout look, minus shoes. Just two Gymshark pieces and an Ivy Park sports bra underneath. Still snowing outside, but yeah. And I'm wondering if I should try to go work out before I try to make breakfast. I probably should, huh? Let's go see if it's empty. I'm just not in the mood. I think I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll do it later. So I'm dressed to work out. That was very easy. I'm dressed to work out, and I'm gonna make breakfast first, checking out some work stuff. I'll probably end my morning routine there, and we'll do morning routine with a workout another day. But I don't see the use in putting on another pair of clothes when I know that today my primary out of the house activity is going to be working out. So yeah, hold on. So yeah, I'm going to leave this on, and what I'm going to do right now is set y'all up in a different position, because I'm just about to be at my workstation for like 1 second, but I want to try this shot out. Hold on 1 sec. So before I start breakfast, I got a text from one of my teammates at work. So I just want to hop on to see if anything is happening. I could just look at my email on my phone, but I'm filming on my phone right now. And I just feel a little bit more secure knowing for sure that I checked in. Even though it's a day off, we might still see our clients and all types of stuff like that. Just a little background, I work in marketing. I used to work in hospitality. If you've watched my old vlogs, you probably know that. Or if you follow me on social media in general. When restaurants open back up, I might still be working in hospitality. I might have 2 jobs, 2+ jobs rather. Ain't nothing wrong with money. So that's a subjective statement. But either way, I just want to make sure nothing is going on. And this is my work computer. This is my personal computer. This is my standing work desk. I like to work standing. I ordered anti-fatigue mat that's coming today, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, just because sitting was starting to be uncomfortable, and I was sitting at a desk downstairs because we have a work center down there, but it became a hassle, and I felt like, similar to the gym, I don't feel like I'm monopolizing the gym, but in that space, I didn't want to feel like I was monopolizing it, and people would come in there and have meetings on top of my meetings, and it just never worked out. And when it was warm, it was fine because I had a mobile hotspot, and I would just go outside and take my meetings outside when it was nice. And I'd be like, no, don't worry about it. Like, have your meeting. We're all stuck inside working from home, MBD, and I'm down here all day. If you want to come take one of your meetings, whatever. But I also didn't talk a lot in my meetings. Like, I was rarely presenting at that time, but these people would be going, like, I felt like some of them were teaching. Either way, they had every right to be in there, but it was a little bit uncomfortable, and I didn't want to have to depend on being there every single day. And I was like, I guess I just need to get a desk. So I had my job order me a desk. And it's not the most glamorous thing, but it's a standing desk, and I can set up tech-wise. I want to get it a little bit more pretty and functional, but I'm not doing too much with it. I've thought about putting shelves up here, but because I'm planning to move in the next couple months, which is what's on my personal computer screen, is just like literally looking through Street Easy and other places at apartments in New York, because I'm planning to go back. I think I've been planning to go back since I left. It's a plan. Doesn't mean I'm going right back, but eventually. So yeah, let me look at this. There is nothing urgent in here, so I'm not gonna get sucked into work on a work day off, even though I have work to do, and I'll be messing with that later. But yeah, I like the standing desk setup. I'm dressed. I checked that email to make sure that nothing was wrong, and it's time to make some breakfast, all right? So most days what I'm making for breakfast is just eggs and avocado. Sorry, I'm checking my shot. If you have an Apple Watch, you can use the camera function to check your shot and to take photos and all types of stuff. Like I just took a photo. Either way, I watched a video that kind of changed my mind about having coffee on an empty stomach, which I knew I should have been doing anyway, but it kind of just called it out as such a bad practice in a very specific and scientific way, and that's a really good way to make me pay attention to something. So I try not to have coffee on an empty stomach, but I know that I'm pretty much going to have coffee every day. I like it. I like the process. I like mood-altering substances like coffee that I know are going to help me throughout my day, and I feel a lot more level-headed, and I feel like being fueled before I have coffee I know is important, and I feel the difference. So I make breakfast before I have my coffee, but I also try to have drank all my coffee before 10:30, because earlier last year I had an eye twitch. That eye twitch has returned because I was in Florida, not on my computer as much. And the minute I got back, the eye twitch started again because I was at my computer for much longer amounts of time. I thought it was coffee. I think it partially is coffee, but I think it's the screen time too. Either way, I eat before I have coffee, so I'm often in here making the same things, so I don't have to think about it every single morning. So eggs and avocado is my go-to. I don't really have a ripe avocado right now, but we're gonna try it. I actually got some bagels and smoked salmon yesterday because I've been wanting that for like the last couple months. It's been like off and on craving. So I think I'm gonna make that for this morning, but I'm gonna start my hot water for my coffee. So I'm gonna start my coffee. I have some filtered water here I'm gonna put inside. So I just use my pure filter. Because I do cook every morning and make coffee every morning, it's really a struggle to throw stuff away. I hate waste, I hate excess. I just know it's not good for the planet, etc., etc. And I tried composting last year, and I'm gonna give it a try again. I don't know if I'll try before I move, but I have to get into it. I have to learn some more about it because every day coffee grounds are great for compost, and I have coffee grounds every day. Produce, I eat a lot of produce, eggs and avocado. Eggshells are great for compost, and all the stuff from the avocados can go into the compost. And I'm just like, I throw this stuff away every day. And I don't know if it like helps out the landfill, but I'm like, it could absolutely be helping out a community garden or something like that. Or my own, making my own soil or whatever, but I'm like, it's stinky and I'm not putting it in my freezer, and then I put it on the back porch and I didn't take it out or like stir it, like then I buy equipment. I'm like, this is a lot. This is a very big commitment. All right, let's finally get this stuff going because it's almost 10 o'clock. I haven't listened to any news and I haven't had my coffee. I try to finish my coffee by 10:30, like I said before, just to make sure that it's not keeping me up at night. I'm actually ready to get through the day because usually it's done way before that because I try to start 9 Central Time, start work 9 Central Time, and I don't want to start work foggy or just not on yet. But yeah, so I'm going to start my coffee and start getting breakfast stuff ready. Coconut water. And a little apple cider vinegar. Voila. All right. A little bit of chia seeds. And I need a little knob of ginger. So I'm gonna take this out. A rough chop. Just a rough chop. That is literally all the shallots I need. I've rinsed them off so that they're like not too strong. And I'm gonna put them on the plate with the rest of this stuff. Voila, after they dry. Okie dokes, so we're on coffee. This is the lighter of the two blends that I have, but lighter doesn't always mean a whole lot because sometimes lighter blends or lighter roasts can be stronger from what I've heard. So 2 scoops in there. I'm gonna make a bloom by just pouring a little bit of hot water in there, maybe a little bit more. And then I blend it to make like a mud-like texture. It could be a little bit less water in this one. Make it a little muddy. Smell it. It smells really good. This has like a blueberry kind of smell to the roast. When you smell it, it really comes out, and it's not like roasted with any flavors or artificial stuff. It's just kind of the notes and probably the terroir of the coffee. I said wine because terroir is a term that's used in wine. In terroir, territory, thinking about like where it's from and how it's expressive of where it's from, what's growing near it, what the climate and the temperature is like, all of that good stuff. So, not a ton of coffee. I'm not going to drink all of that, but that's how much 2 scoops makes. Yes, I'm turning on a timer for 5 minutes, and it'll be done. Wow, sorry, coffee. It'll be done in a second. So yeah, breakfast is done. It's 10:35 on a Monday morning, and I have my bagel and lox and eggs like I wanted, and coffee, and it's a little later for my coffee, but not terribly late. And just like as I said, I'm about to do what y'all doing. I'm about to watch some YouTube. I'm also gonna eat my breakfast while I do it. See y'all next time. Thanks for coming through some of my morning routine with me. Because I was having eye twitches, as I mentioned before, I should probably have on these blue light blocker glasses already, but I don't need them for breakfast. I do, I'm about to watch a screen. So yeah, have a good day. See y'all next time.